Hey there, history junkies. What if I dropped a bombshell? The Forbidden City, that glittering icon of Imperial China, hid contraception secrets so wild they'd make your jaw hit the floor. Imagine sneaking through its shadowy corridors, where emperors wielded power with methods straight out of a horror flick. Poison teas, eerie pressure points, and perfumes with a dark twist. You're about to uncover a side of history that's been buried deeper than a pharaoh's tomb. And trust me, you're not prepared for the chills coming your way. This isn't just royal drama. It's a twisted tale of control and survival that'll keep you glued. So, before you kick back, smash that like button and subscribe. But only if you're ready for more dark dives like this. Tell me in the comments where you're tuning in from across the US and what time it is. I love picturing you all on this eerie journey. Now, dim those lights, turn on a fan for that soothing hum, and let's slip into the haunting harem horrors of Imperial China together. You're stepping into the Forbidden City, a sprawling labyrinth where 3,000 concubines jostled for the emperor's fleeting glance. Gold gleams from every pillar, silk rustles with every step, but beneath this opulence lies a chilling question. Why would a man with endless power dodge fatherhood? Buckle up. 3 spine-tingling reasons unravel this mystery, and they're darker than you'd expect. First, the emperor was obsessed with his legacy. Royal scribes, the paparazzi of ancient China, scribbled every favor with a concubine into the history books. Too many notches on the bedpost, and he'd be remembered as a lust-crazed tyrant. Imagine the headlines. Contraception was his safety net, letting him revel in the harem without a scandalous footnote. Picture him chuckling. No records, no regrets. It's a power move wrapped in silk. Second, the harem was a gladiator arena. These women, from wide-eyed teens to fading stars, dreamed of a prince to escape the cold palace's icy grip, a fate worse than exile, where they'd wither away, forgotten. But if the emperor sensed a power grab, say, a concubine cozying up for influence, he'd call in the eunuchs. These castrated gatekeepers, loyal to the throne, enforced contraception with cold precision. Imagine the scene. Mid-passion, a eunuch steps in like a referee yelling, "Time out." It's awkward, it's creepy, and it kept the balance. Third, succession wars were a nightmare. History's a bloody scrapbook. Take the Xuanwu Gate incident of the Tang Dynasty, 618 to 907, where Prince Li Shimin ambushed his brothers in a brutal coup, or the murky Zhu Yingfu affair in the Song Dynasty, 960-1279, where a prince's death sparked whispers of poison. Contraception was the emperor's shield, sparing him the headache of heirs turning the palace into a battlefield. No kids, no chaos. Genius, right? But it wasn't always smooth. During the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, one emperor's lax approach led to a dozen heirs, sparking a mini-war that cost hundreds of lives. The court scrambled to cover it up, burning records and silencing witnesses. Contraception became a desperate fix after that fiasco. You can almost hear the advisors muttering, "Next time, use the eunuchs." These reasons birthed methods so outlandish, they'd make a sci-fi writer jealous. Let's peel back the curtain on the first one. Prepare to squirm. You're transported to the Qing Dynasty, 1616 to 1912, where the bedroom was a stage for control. Crack open the Qing Dynasty wild history, and you'll find a ritual straight out of a nightmare. When the emperor favored a concubine, the head eunuch, think of him as the palace's grim bouncer, knelt, awaiting the royal verdict. Keep or ditch. If the emperor barked ditch, the eunuch would press a secret spot, the Hao Mon Huyet, to let the dragon's essence, fancy talk for sperm, spill out. Yes, a finger press to halt nature's course. If keep was the call, they'd jot down the date and time, crafting a paper trail for any future heir. It's like a medieval timesheet for baby making. This, on Huyet Lu Tin, method leaned on ancient acupressure, targeting pressure points to disrupt the body's energy. The theory? A well-placed poke could stop conception in its tracks. But here's the kicker. Ancient texts are mum on its success rate. Was it a legit trick, or just a placebo to soothe the emperor's paranoia? Imagine the eunuchs practicing late at night. A little to the left, nailed it. It's almost laughable, yet chilling. This wasn't a quick fix, it was a power play. Concubines, already pawns in a gilded cage, faced this intimate violation. Picture the scene. Silk curtains sway, passion builds. Then, bam! The eunuch swoops in like a buzzkill superhero. The emperor's word was law, and the eunuch's touch was the enforcer. It's a scene that'd make any romance novel writer cringe. The Qing, obsessed with secrecy, turned this into an art form. No pregnancies, no political messes. But the story doesn't end there. Eunuchs weren't just muscle, they were spies. Some whispered to rival concubines, others pocketed bribes to miss the spot. One tale from the Yongjing Emperor's reign, 1722 to 1735, hints at a eunuch who botched the technique, leading to an unplanned pregnancy and a swift execution. The court buzzed with rumors, but the records? Silenced. You can almost hear the eunuch's last plea. I swear, it was the angle. Another rumor from the Qianlong era, 1735 to 1796, suggests a concubine bribed a eunuch to fail the press, hoping for a prince, only to be caught and banished to the cold palace. The palace walls hid more secrets than a spy novel. This method was just the tip of the iceberg. The next trick will leave you speechless. Let's dive deeper. You're wandering deeper into the harem, where a sweet, musky scent wraps around you like a velvet cloak. Enter Lu Du Thebe, the art of stuffing musk into the navel for contraception. This wasn't just a beauty hack, it was a birth control gamble. Ancient Chinese swore by musk, harvested from the rare musk deer, claiming its potent aroma lured the emperor while blocking babies. It's like a perfume with a secret weapon. This wasn't exclusive to the palace. Brothel girls across China adopted it, hoping to stay irresistible without the baggage of kids. The logic? Musk's overpowering scent somehow tricked the body into sterility. Legends like Zhao Fian and Zhao Heda of the Han Dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE, were said to master this trick, their skin glowing, their allure legendary. Fian, famed for her dancer's grace, reportedly used it to stay childless while captivating Emperor Cheng. But the method faded into obscurity. Did it work, or was it a fragrant myth? Historians debate, and the answer's lost to time. Picture a concubine, dabbing musk into her navel under candlelight, whispering prayers for beauty and safety. It's poetic, turning vanity into a survival tactic. Fun fact, overuse caused rashes, turning seduction into a scratch fest. Some courtiers joked that the harem smelled like a deer forest gone wrong. The court thrived on these quirks, blending desperation with decadence. But there's more. Musk wasn't cheap. Only the elite could afford it, making it a status symbol. A single ounce could cost a peasant's yearly wage, yet concubines hoarded it like gold. One story from the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, tells of a concubine caught stealing musk, sparking a palace scandal that ended with her banishment. The court loved its drama, didn't it? Another tale from the Tang Dynasty suggests a merchant smuggled musk into the palace, only to be executed when his stash was linked to a concubine's plot, proof that even trade fueled intrigue. This desperation fueled wild innovations. But the darkest method looms ahead. Get ready for a poison plot. You're now in the palace's shadowed tea room, where every sip could be a gamble with fate. The third method? Poisonous concoctions, often tea spiked with mercury, a metal that shimmered with mystery across ancient Egypt, Greece, and China. In the Forbidden City, it was a silent assassin, brewed to dodge pregnancy or end it. These brews blended mercury with musk, doubling as an abortifacient. The effect was real. Mercury disrupted the womb's balance, but the price was steep: infertility. One chilling tale involves Empress Dowager Cixi, who entered the court under Emperor Xianfeng, 1850 to 1861. Her first pregnancy ended in a miscarriage after rivals slipped musk-laced tea into her cup. She survived, but the damage lingered, leaving her barren. Imagine her rage, sipping that betrayal. Mercury's allure came from its shine and mystique. Ancient healers swore it cleansed the body, but it poisoned slowly, attacking organs over time. Picture a trembling concubine, sipping her doom, knowing each gulp might save her from a child, or curse her forever. It's a horror movie plot with a royal twist. Some historians suggest Cixi later used this trick on rivals, turning the tables in a silent war. This wasn't just Chinese. In ancient Rome, women drank mercury-laced wine, while Egyptian texts mention it in fertility rites. In China, it became a harem staple, with eunuchs overseeing the brews. One Ming dynasty record hints at a concubine who overdosed, her death blamed on bad tea, a cover-up for a failed experiment. The court buried the scandal, but whispers persisted. Another story from the Song dynasty tells of a palace physician caught selling mercury potions to concubines, sparking a purge that left dozens dead, proof that greed fueled this dark trade. The emperor stayed above this mess, his harem paying the price. Survival meant risking health, and mercury was the ultimate gamble. Let's wrap this dark saga. You're stepping out of the forbidden city, the echoes of silk, poison, and musk fading into a soft dawn. These shocking contraception secrets paint a picture of power run amok, empires built on betrayal and bizarre tricks. From acupressure mishaps to mercury teas, it's a roller coaster of history's darkest corners, rivaling any American true crime saga. The emperor's control, the concubine's desperation, the eunuch's cold hands, all weave a tapestry of intrigue that'll haunt your dreams. The palace blurs now, its golden roofs melting into a gentle haze. Imagine leaving those haunted halls, the musk scent drifting away, the teas chill forgotten. You're safe, far from the harem's silken traps, back in your cozy American living room. Feel a cool breeze on your face, washing away the weight of these tales. The lanterns dim, the court fades, and peace settles like a warm blanket. Close your eyes if you haven't, and let your breath guide you. No more plots, no more poisons, just calm, warm rest as the night cradles you. What was the wildest method for you? Drop it below. Subscribe to Dark Lens Stories for more wild history dives. Next time, the chilling end of a Viking Jarl. Sweet dreams, America, sleep tight.